close and told her I love her. I'm building up wealth in the family. Even though it's a struggle, we gotta recover from all of this childhood damage. Every now and again,
you heard that? We won. It's hard to see the woman out here just agreeing to be a side chick. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to see the woman out here just the things she does is backwards as fuck. Such a amazing species, such an intelligent vessel. And I'm like, boy, these days it's like, I never thought I would hear or see the dumb shit that women do today. And then they talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And the thing, you know, my mama probably like old school with like, they private. They're not just doing certain things, you know, when it comes to their personal life. They're not, and even if they are, you know what I'm saying, they not so, especially with this, I'm like, man, oh, so you just want people to know how silly you are. What's on your mind? Hey, I'm silly as fuck. For real? I don't think you want people to know you that silly. You know, but goddamn, majority of the world that silly, so they'll probably vibe with you. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of living in a silly ass world. You know what I'm saying? No common sense, no love for self. It's a beautiful. Well, let me change that up, because these are not women. Just the same way I just said when it came to being a man, it's the same thing with the woman. Mentally, you know, you're not a woman if you're doing these things. You know, you're not a woman if you agree to be a side chick. You're not a woman if you're agreeing to deal with married men. You're not a woman if majority of your relationships are adult boys. Women don't make those kind of decisions when it comes to their life, you know, because they've grown. They used to, you know, because it's growing stages, so they used to be, you know, mentally childish. But you have females that learn and they graduate from just being a female, they graduate from being a girl, and they become a woman. And you can see that change in the decisions they make in their life. You know, you can see the strength. You can see the, you know, yeah, I may be alone, but I'm not going to settle for nothing less than I deserve. You know, I could be alone and do for me, you know, rather than be with a lame nigga. You know what I'm saying? Being held still. Trying to get him up to par with me. You know what I'm saying? So certain shit don't even attract a female that has grown into that woman. Things that she used to be attracted to, she's no longer attracted to. That's the whole thing about growth. See, this is why we have to get out of just claiming we shit that we not. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. Because that's part of self-evaluation. You know what I'm saying? That's what self-evaluation is. It's okay. The key is understanding it. Because then once you understand it, now you can work on it. Now you know what to work on. Now, you know, you can pinpoint certain things when moving forward. Because you focused on working on it. You done acknowledged and recognized the flaw. See, but when you walk around here acting like you already know and acting like everything the other month and there's nothing you need, I mean, and yeah, you could be fucking with people that's taking you for granted. But the part that's on you is, why do you still continue to fuck with these same kind of people? Why do you still continue to mentally settle for these type situations. You know? So it's like, yeah, that whole thing with man, woman, it get deep. Ain't many men and women as we speak right now, because mentally this shit's so fucked up, and this is where the government wants you anyway. You know what I'm saying? They want you immature as fuck anyway, because when you're immature, it's a lot of emotions, it's a lot of it's a lack of growth. It's a lot of things that you're missing. You could be easily manipulated because you're immature. You know what I'm saying? This is what they want. They want an immature world. They want adult motherfuckers still acting like they boys and girls. Why? Because they want to be the parents. It remained that. You know, if we grow to the level that we're supposed to grow, they can't remain the parents, for real. And that's even on a whole deeper scale, but we just gonna keep this man and woman. You know, adult boy, adult girl, male versus female. And then sometimes I get caught up in talking certain shit, and I be like the woman, and I shouldn't even be saying the woman, because that ain't even the woman ordeal to be on some weak-minded shit like that. That's these adult girls. That's these females. That's why they still call females fee. They cost an extra fee. You know, real women are not that expensive. Do you know that? And that's another key thing right there. If she materialistic, she's not a woman. She's a fee. Male. Adult girl, that's what she is. You know? And me, I love the females. I love the species, but I love the woman. Whew. Crazy about the woman. Whenever I come across it, and she ain't got to be mine, you know, but if I ever come across them and like, hey, I'm kissing your ass. You know, hopefully your man ain't around, hopefully you ain't got one. Might not even be trying to holler at you, but I'm gonna kiss your ass in this moment. You motherfucking queen, you. Shit. Make sure you write a book. Because y'all female species is lacking right now, and it shouldn't be lacking like this. You know? It shouldn't be lacking like this. Because despite what we are as males, you know what I'm saying? You still got to love you individually. You can't keep putting that on us. You dig? This prime time. Hustlers. You know, we here. I got some shit coming. But yeah. Self-evaluation, man.
By the lap niggas, so they think they ahead of me, but I'm really in front of them now. Some of them